Hello my friend, how are you? Welcome back to the Baseline and Beyond course. We are on section 4, footwork and movement. This is going to be lesson 2. On lesson 1, you learn everything about the split step. On lesson 2, I'm going to show you what happens after it, meaning that big first step that we take towards the direction the ball is going and how we adjust quickly so we can time it perfectly and have a proper swing. Okay, so let's get into court. Let's get to practice. All right, so as you know, you got to go to your ready position. You're going to be, moving, always staying active, and then split step. What happens after the split step is a first explosive big step in the direction of the ball, and then smaller steps when we adjust to the distance and space from the ball. So let's imagine I have a ball going all the way to my forehand side, which is going to be on this side over here. I'm going to be on my ready position, and I'm going to split and then push off with this leg and then take a step over on this side, okay? I'm going to go split and push. As you can see, as I'm going this direction, I'm already positioning my body. My racket is going this way. Everything is turning from my neck down. Split step, turn. And this big step that I'm taking here is the one that is going to help me react to the ball. We want to have this explosive movement, split and go. All right. After that, you're going to have to adjust. Okay. In recreational level, it'll probably going to take us about 2, maybe 3 adjusting steps before we get to the ball, and then we should be set. Okay. So what is the adjustment step? Basically goes split, boom, first step, and then. Did you hear that? That was the shoes making the adjustment of the space that I have to calculate between me and the ball, the distance between the baseline and the bounce of the ball, because I want to be away from the ball by the time I make contact. So, ready position, split, big step, small steps, and now I'm ready to set and hit the ball. Recover back to my position. All right? That's the very important part I want you to learn in this lesson. How to take those first 2 to 3 steps. The first one has to be a big explosive step, and then 1 or 2 shorter steps that will help you slow down and regain that balance, okay? What I see usually when players are starting is basically doing big steps all around, all right? As you take those big steps, you gain momentum, you gain speed, and then it's very difficult to stop. You ended up overrunning the ball and getting jammed, and the space between you and the ball and the distance between the ball and the racket is not the appropriate one. So I'm going to do it one more time on the forehand side. Ready position, split, explode, adjust, and set. That's basically it for this part of the sequence. On the backhand side, very similar thing. You're going to be in the ready position, split, explode, adjust, and set. All right? And there you have it. That's how you do the first quick step. Now, what happens if the ball goes, short or back? We're going to take a look at those different type of movements in a later session, in a later lesson. But what I want you to do right now is practice with a ball machine or with a friend, somebody that can toss you balls side to side. And I want you to use that cue, okay? If you see a ball machine, if you have the ball machine and if you see the ball coming out of the ball machine, use that as a cue for your split step, all right? After that, you're gonna do explosive movement, 2-3 steps, swing and recover. Do it on this side, have it going to one side and then the other side. Split, turn, set, hit and recover. Split, go out, hit, and recover, okay? Just like you see it on the video. I want you to do, for this drill, I want you to set it up and do maybe 10, 15 repetitions. And I want you to do this, maybe 3 or 4 sets of those repetitions. But while you're working on this, I want you to just think about the split step, this first step, and the adjustment steps, okay? I don't want you to think so much about the swing, if it's looking good. Let's build from the ground up. Let's have your feet move the way they need to move. And then later on, we're gonna start working more in detail with your technique. First, learn how to move, and then the hitting part, that's easy, all right? So there you have it, and that's the drill. All right, go practice. Great stuff. I hope you're having an awesome time practicing with the wall, with the ball machine, on court, with your friend or somebody that can help you out practicing these type of movements, it's very important that you understand the patterns of how to move. And then later on, these things, this game is gonna get way, way, way easier. All right. So, so far you've learned the split step. Now you know the first step, the quick step, and then the adjustment steps. On the next lesson, we're going to talk about what happens after we hit, which is the recovery and why it's so important. Okay. So once again, share some of your progress. Send us a video, send us a picture of you practicing on court. If you have questions, I would love to hear them. And yeah, anything you need, we're here to help you out. Okay. So remember, only practice makes you better. Go to the court and practice.